This video is brought to you by eToro. Now, you may have seen that eToro sponsor a number of Premier League clubs. Now, if you don't have time to invest, you can use eToro's CopyTrader feature, copy top performing investors, so when they make a trade, you make the same trade automatically at no additional cost. Then click the link in the description and get on it right now.
Welcome to AFTV. I have Afzal with me. This is the first time I've interviewed you, bro. It's nice to meet you. Obviously, I'm going to say, I've said to many people today, it's a shame it's not a win that we're doing our first interview, but 1-1 against Southampton at home. But before we start, I've been told that you have like a photographic memory. So I just want to quickly, I kind of want to test it. I just want to know like what happened last season when we played against Southampton. Like, what was the score?
Well, we played them in the 13th game of the season, and we drew 2-2. We scored in the last minute, and Emery got sacked after that.
Was there
13th game? And Emery.
How did Danny Ings score his goal? Do you remember?
I remember it was I know he got a penalty and assist last year. Yeah, he scored a penalty and then he done an assist. But all I know is he scored in the 93rd minute and Emery got sacked, and we were fuming after that draw. Today, 1 year on, I'm happy with the draw. That's how low my standards have fallen. Honestly, I remember coming up after last game and we were all saying, oh, Emery out, Emery out, Emery out. A year later, I'm like, whoa, we drew against Southampton. You know, we didn't lose. Wow.
So on that, so you're on the side of Arteta staying in, and obviously, or because I know it's hard. Obviously, I haven't interviewed you before. Obviously, I like to hear where you guys stand, the fans stand at the moment. Where are you standing at the moment with the manager? You
know what? Yeah, I'm at that stage where I think everyone's at fault. Players, manager, board. I'm at that stage where I'm just blaming everyone, you know? I mean, for example, look, Son just scored, by the way, but yeah. Anyways, as I was saying, the problem is, right, we've won 4, we've drawn 2, we've lost 7, right? We've won 1, drawn 2, and lost 6 in our last 9 games. That is relegation form. So the manager has to take a huge brunt in that. Right? And what I'm unhappy with Arteta is that he keeps playing the same players. He's putting faith in the same players. So while I blame the players a lot, he has to take a lot of the blame as well for playing the same players. Like, for example, okay, let's exclude today because Bellerin and Xhaka were suspended. But Bellerin would have played, who I don't rate at all. Xhaka would have played, who I don't rate at all. William has been playing every game apart from today, who I don't rate. You know, he's playing the same players who aren't good enough. And those are the players who are going to cost him his job, because we all know how this is going to end, whether it's going to be next week or next month or in 2 months. We all know how it's going to end at the end of the day. And I was behind him before. I was behind him, but, you know, the last few games, ever since I'd say the Villa game got me questioning quite a bit. And then ever since that, you know, the loss to Villa, the draw to Leeds, the loss to Wolves, the loss to Spurs, the loss to Burnley, it's a bit too much. But these players need to take a lot of the blame. 58 minutes, we're drawing to Leeds. We're slightly taking control of the game. Pepe gets sent off. We're under the cosh. We can only go for the draw. 58 minutes, we're dominating Burnley. Xhaka gets himself sent off. What can we do? Today, we're playing well. First 10 minutes in the first half, Gabriel stupidly gets himself sent off. We're not going to win from there. So 3 of those games, right, the players have let the whole team down.
Yeah, do you think we're our own worst enemy then? Would you say like you feel like we're getting back into the game and then we do something stupid?
Yeah. That's 3 games where the players have just let everyone down. And for me, right, we get rid of Arteta, which it will happen sometime. And if that does, it will be the right decision. But if we don't get a top-class manager, we ain't going to improve because these players aren't good enough. I can go through that whole team and I can say to you, I don't think Leno's a great keeper. I don't rate Bellerin. I don't rate Holding. I don't rate Xhaka. I don't rate El Neni. I don't rate Pepe. I don't rate Willian. I don't rate Lacazette. The list can go on. These players aren't good enough. And where my issue with the board is not because the board haven't spent, because the board have spent, right? We spent 50 million on Lacazette, 55 million on Aubameyang, 72 million on Pepe, 35 million on Xhaka and Mustafi, 45 million on Partey. We've been spending, but the recruitment on who we're buying is wrong, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I think we've wasted 120 million on Pepe and Lacazette. And we've got the most expensive front three in the league, but wasted it, on certain players.
Is that? I hear what you're saying, Afzal. I hear what you're saying. Is there a shining light from today's game? Do you think anyone stood out for you for Arsenal in today's match?
Aubameyang finally scored. That hopefully will give him a bit of confidence. Even though I'm not a huge fan of Holding, I thought Holding was all right today. And Saka was very good. Saka's our best player, in my opinion. Saka. He is the guy where I would not get on his back, because even the whole season he's playing brilliantly this season. Like when things are going against him, he's playing really well, and he deserves credit. Like his dribble for that goal today was really, really good. Going on to Arteta, right? I know there's a lot of fans who are just blaming Arteta. I'm not just going to blame him. I'm going to blame the players equally, because I know he's picking the players, and people will bring that argument, but a lot of these players are letting him down. Today, Gabriel let him down. On Sunday, Xhaka let him down. And people will say, but he picked Xhaka, he picks Pepe. Fair enough. But Gabriel is our best defender, so of course he's got to pick him. He let him down today. It's as simple as that. And you know what? At 1-1, I was a bit confident. I was like, you know what? We can go on and get this win today. But as soon as Gabriel done that, I was like, look, if we get a draw, it's a brilliant result. A draw is a good result. Simple as that. But you know what? I think the board will give him a few more games. Yeah. I think they will give him a few more games. And then we've got two really hard games, Everton and Chelsea, honestly. They might look at it after those two and, think, but it's just one of them, We're honestly, in my opinion, I think we've got the 8th or 9th best squad in the league, in my opinion. I think the top 5 are better than us. And then I think even Leicester and maybe Everton and Wolves have better teams than us. So it's just, we're a long way away. Like, I'm watching this game right now. You can see both teams are a million miles ahead. And I think we got to expect it this season. But I just want to say one more thing. If Arteta is to go, we need to get a world-class manager or forget it. And one manager I would take right now is Pochettino. I don't think he'll come to us, but he's one guy who I believe, because he's available, he might be able to turn things around. Maybe Allegri, maybe Rafael Benitez, but Pochettino would be my first choice if Arteta has to go.